On a crowded Taipei street, three youths search for the oracle.
This is it, guys. It says oracle.
Welcome to the house of the oracle. The youths cleanse themselves and enter to see the oracle. Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading for Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Okay, so this is a pick a card reading, and what you need to do is you need to think about what your question is or what you want to know about. So I've got 3 cards laid out underneath this piece of paper. We're doing a 3-card reading. So it's up to you to decide what your 3-card reading is, and that's your pick a card part of the pick a card. So some common ways to utilize a 3-card reading are body, mind, spirit, or I have here mind, body, spirit. So the cards are going to be left, middle, right. So you pick what you want the left card to mean, what you want the right card, middle card to mean, and what you want the right card to mean. So mind, body, spirit, past, present, future, finances, friends, family, to do, don't do, advice, me, him or her, and us. If you have a relationship question, or come up with your own. So I'll give you a couple seconds here to just kind of think and focus what you want to focus on. Okay, so here we have our cards, and let's go. So we have the 9 of Cups, we have the Lovers, and we have the 10 of Cups. So be thinking about that in context of what you had those 3 cards mean. I will start talking. We've got 2 Cups cards with the Major Arcana in the middle. Notice how these cup cards echo the wings of the angel in the middle of the card. So we have this kind of spreading out feeling. Cups are both about emotions and feelings. So with the 9, we have a completion, and with the 10 is also about completion and starting the new cycle. So I would say this is talking strongly about your emotions and being clear with your emotions and about feeling good and generating good emotions. This 9 of Cups card is often called the Make-A-Wish card. You know, in this 10 of Cups, I call it the Happily Ever After card. But what it's talking about in a deeper sense is emotional fulfillment. So how emotionally fulfilled do you feel? How clear are you emotionally? And then in the center we have the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is about choices. So whatever you pick this middle card to be, this is about choices, okay? So I think what this first line is saying is it's like we want to come from a place, a clear emotional state, a state of emotional wholeness, because that's what we feel with our family. That's the whole point about emotional wholeness, is we should, not everybody does, but we should feel emotionally whole with our family. And so if there are choices to be made, they need to come from this emotionally whole place. So on choices, it's like right now we have choices, but we don't have choices. We don't really have, most of us right now, since we're in quote unquote quarantine, which I prefer to call sequestration, we don't have a lot of choices about where we go during the day, and our kind of our regular daily out and about here and there has been cut off. But we do have choices about our feelings and how we spend our time and about our inner life. So when it comes to choices, it's like you could be afraid that you will make the wrong choice, but you're going to need to make a choice, because not making a choice is making a choice. So I think I'll leave it at that and go on to the next 3 cards. So the next 3 cards, we have the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So with the Empress, we're focusing on this idea of abundance and of beauty. And right now where I am in Texas, it's spring and it's beautiful out. And so this is a time to enjoy nature's beauty. Venus is in Taurus. You see Venus is right here. Venus is in Taurus. So until Friday. So, this is a time to enjoy sensuality and physical things. Good food, comfortable chairs, beautiful sunsets, nice breezes, touching your dog, velvety things. This is what the Empress is talking about. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is talking about there's a potential for something new to manifest. Okay, so like when I see this card, like a lot of times we talk about like job offers or propositions or something like that coming in, like something perhaps you want, or maybe you're not even thinking about it coming in. So I think this is speaking to this 10 here, is there's something new that has the potential to come in and manifest. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords this is where it's like we're moving out of this emotional feeling and a little bit of this body feeling into the head. And it's like thinking about things, thinking about what you want, thinking about what's important. So the Knight is spurring you on to think through things. And it's going back to this idea of choices. It's like, how are you going to make your choices? The Empress is kind of like abundance and everything. And the Knight of Swords is saying, well, some things are more important than others. So we're moving from this emotional wholeness where, where we're okay, I'm okay, you're okay, like the 70s book, to a point where it's like we need to make choices about what shows up in our material world. So, choices are a big deal, because like I said, if you don't make a choice, you're really making a choice. So now is the time to start mulling over your choices. So if your pick a card was this column, this is very positive. This is very abundant. This is very free flowing. This is wonderful. If your pick a card area was here, or whatever you had your pick a card area mean, this is where, like I said, the choices are important, because the choices are going to dictate what is created. So just don't leave it up to chance. And for this section of the pick a card, this is where it's like, yep, everything's good, but it's changing. The change is coming, and it's a good idea if you harness that change to your benefit. So I hope that reading was helpful. I will be back another day.